All right. So, anything else before we get to the news desk segment?
No, it's it.
All right. So, yeah, people, we are at time for the news of the this week's news, and keep in mind, we have to. I don't want to talk about that virus anymore, but luckily, like two pieces of news have nothing to do with it. So, anyway, we're gonna start off with um, uh, hmm, some on a summer note because yesterday, music legend Little Richard passed away.
Little Richard.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, who is that?
He's a rock star from the 50s. He's African American. He's known for songs like Tutti Frutti and such. He is well. He's well. He's actually very well known. On a rock star back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, when I first no, I actually heard of him before, but it's actually he has a very how can you say insane personality. I actually remember like looking through my high school no, textbook, American history textbook, and there's a picture of him playing the piano while his leg is on the piano. Even though he's not nowadays, he's not as famous he's not as famous as Elvis from the 50s, but he still had some impact on music as
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had known more about him.
Yeah,
Little
he's
Richard.
it's 50s rock and roll, so I'm not sure you're gonna like it. Hmm. Anyways, another piece of news, other than like two other people's deaths, but Little Richard has more of an impact. So, anyways, the other piece of news is you're gonna love this. I was talking to our sister earlier, and she
Yeah.
said she just told us that Elon Musk had another son.
Yep.
Take a wild guess what he named it. Them.
Well, I saw what they named it. It was very weird, like symbols and whatnot.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pronounced X-A12.
Yeah, is that like I want to say that's a placeholder name.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is. It isn't. I mean,
That's like I can't I can hardly believe that.
yeah, it's as why would he name his child with that? I'm actually trying to look it up. Actually, although this may not be a legal name in California due to its containing characters that are not English letters. Okay then, it's actually the I don't know why he did that to be honest. It's the word that's kind of like a really bad name. Imagine like you're a teacher and this kid's I don't know, kindergarten or elementary school, whatever. Or, but he actually but it's hard to imagine anyone else coming to this kid and not make fun of him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You'd hope they change the name if that really is a name. I really it has to be some sort of code name, like for now, and the kid's like called something completely different. But
Right.
yeah,
Anyways, yeah, we're going into 18 minutes here. This is more like next piece of news, and it's again has to do with the virus, but it's important to talk about because I want to get this news out because people need to stay safe. Turns out what's pretty popular right now are Valve masks. You heard of them?
Valve masks. What
Yeah,
is that?
it's supposed to be like this one-way valve, where you can like breathe in and out perfectly fine.
Yeah.
However, these are not good masks to use during an epidemic. They were mostly made to for miners in a like a coal mine or something. But however, these do not valve masks do not protect you from the virus. It's it's supposed they're like supposed to be helpful. Oh, what the N95 masks really don't work well when trying to breathe in and out from a virus. They're useful for other things like construction and whatnot, but problem is they are no good against the virus. And I'm just getting this out there because, frankly, people people are buying these masks, and this is actually I'm just trying to give more of a warning about it. It's
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of people buying these masks. It's yeah. I think the best way to avoid it really is limiting, outside exposure and limiting your outside exposure, washing your hands quite frequently, keep your hands away from like orifices and uh yeah, stuff like that. Like just doing those kinds of best practices. I don't think a mask is gonna 100% protect you from like whatever may be in the air, but I think a lot of this is just from being in contact with other people.
hmm. Yeah. Anyways, we're 20 minutes in, so let's continue on with the. Let's continue. We should really. No, I should really do some introductions to really pad this out, but yeah, we're 20 minutes in, and let's talk about our next segment, once a while segment, and that is coming soon. Uh, hmm. Anyways, yeah, you've seen the trailers I sent you, all three of them.
Three of them.
Yeah, one
I
of them is
saw
a
two.
what?
I saw two.
Yeah, well, there's a third one.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
you can speak to me about it.
It MA number one, The Rise of Danny Trejo. This is actually a documentary movie about Danny Trejo. Are you actually familiar with his work?
He's been in a few movies. I couldn't tell you which movies he's been in, but he's like an incredibly recognizable face. Very
Yeah,
unique looking.
yeah, yeah. He actually is a lot of details in his life I didn't know about. Like, he actually this film's like a documentary of sorts about him. So, and there's a lot of stuff I didn't know about his life. Like that, in 12 years old, he was addicted to heroin and whatnot. And he's coming out together out with this film to as more of a documentary slash personal thing of his, where he talks about many things in his life. Is I actually kind of like I actually kind of like this, but at the same time, I think there should have been more about him. Anyways, yeah, I would love to see it. The next movie not movie, sorry, next trailer we're gonna talk about is Pokemon Journeys, the series for it's a Netflix series. Hmm. Hmm.
Mentioned Pokemon series. Is that what we
Yeah,
said?
Pokemon Journeys, the series on Netflix.
Yeah, I actually looked. When does that come out? Because I looked on Netflix, but it's not
Yeah,
out
it
yet.
hasn't been out yet, so yeah. Let me look up the dates coming out. Sorry. Hmm. Yeah, because the dub has already been talked about. Oh, it's coming out this June.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, on June 12th, 2020, on TV Tokyo. Also on Netflix again. All right. Anyways, I actually kind of like this because we're getting more stuff about Pokemon, but on the other hand, there's so many there are so many what's the word I'm looking for? Missed opportunities for this series because in the game in this is based on the on Sword and Shield, right? And
Is it based off Sword and Shield?
yeah, because there's a lot of Sword and Shield Pokemon in here.
Oh,
Hmm. And like those Rotom Pokedexes are in the game in this series as well. Hmm. But however, they could have and one of the characters probably if this is actually is based on Sword and Shield, then I would love to see some of the Pokemon characters speaking in like British in a British dialect. Which and it's not a missed opportunity because people were hoping to see the Scottish last of a Pokemon trainer. Sorry about that.
it was okay.
Yeah, I'm mostly apologizing to the Brits for that accent. And what are your thoughts on this?
I mean, like, it seems interesting. That character is unique. I don't think he's appeared anywhere else, right?
Right? Okay. Hmm. I thought it was
Yeah.
like being played by the kid who has that Wooloo. Forgot his name.
Oh, I know you're talking about
How? Yeah, that's the name. How?
how, whatever.
Yeah.
But uh, sorry for yawning. Yeah. Um, yeah, it seems pretty interesting. But I think this is just me, like, being older and whatnot. A part of me really wishes that we finally had a series, whether it be Pokemon or not. And I know it's not going to happen because in the end, the series is more catered for like younger individuals. But I do wish we had a series where we had a more, uh, I guess, mature. And I don't mean like it being violent or anything, but something a little less focused on the let's catch Pokemon, like, and more so like that was the thing. I was watching this. I was like, yeah, this trailer really just yelled that.
Yeah.
It was less like that and more so focused on like grander things going on in the Pokemon realm. I think it'd be really interesting. And
Yeah. Well, they did tackle some serious subjects like what. There's actually a Pokemon that actually died. We didn't see him. The Pokemon passed away, but there's actually this Pokemon that died in a Pokemon in the X and Y